What is up, good people? Welcome back to the stream. Check this out. I'm making a little bit of a... what's got a grungy feel to it, this track. The main part, at least. This part over here is very gentle. As you know, I make Creative Commons music here on the stream, so there's the drop. Yeah, cool. Yeah. If you need to stream, I make Creative Commons music and Ableton Live templates. I release the project files. You can edit them and do what you like with them, basically. Check out the link in the description for some free stuff if you want to find out what that's about. And yeah, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. I have a lot of fun here. This is where I meet cool new people who are into Ableton and Cyberpunk. And I'm always pushing the limits. I'm always doing stuff you're not allowed to do, which makes me very happy and gives me hope for the future. Alright, let's take this down a bit in my head. Okay, so what am I going to do with this? I need advice here. I crowdsource people's opinions regularly on the show. I've had people help me with production and do all sorts of cool stuff. I want to know what you think of this tune. Okay, so we've got this intro section, which is kind of this gentle violin part, but there's a break. It's not long enough. I want that to be longer. Maybe I'll just end up deleting this whole thing, but let's see. Let it reverberate. There we go. Okay. Alright. And now we're going to kick off soon. This whole piece is going to kick off soon. Let's just give it one little breather there. There you go. So that's quite cool as an intro, but yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. If you're new to the channel, drop me a line. I take your input quite seriously. Okay. Let's see what we got here. There, that picks up there, okay. Alright, cool. I'm in the process of going through 10 tracks and releasing them as the next album, which is something like Cyberpunk, you know, that's the sort of genre of it. I do a bunch of different genres on the stream. If you doubt my powers, go back in history and see what previous live streams have been about. This is cool. It's kind of like good enough, you know. I've also got the master down quite low. Let's take that up. Just want to hear what this sounds like at a decent level. This should be dipped though. No. Okay, let's get rid of that. Even though it was a cool idea, I'm now deleting some of the automation I did yesterday because I didn't hear the difference, basically. It's got to be obvious, you know? Okay, cool. So what we've got here are 4 speaker on tracks. These control when the highs, high mids, lows, and low mids are on or off. So if I dip them out of here, for example, you'll hear the low mids will just drop out. That's the top. This actually sounds better. In between moment, so there's nothing actually coming through right now except for the sends. If we mute that, there's no track. So literally this middle section is just the sends. Maybe we should try and... no. Let's send the highs too. Okay, cool, so we're going to leave the highs on. We should still hear the... Let's try just leaving the high mids and highs on. Why my violins not coming through? Oh, because I've soloed the bass. Okay, cool. Let's try that again. I was soloing the incorrect thing. Just made a little mistake there. Sorry guys, forgive me. Sorry, I'm just human. Sort of part human. Cyborg. I mean, yeah, some cool activities going on in the background of John Bartman Inc. If you're into that kind of thing, you can always hit me up on Patreon. Hit me up with a message. I'm going to be launching a Discord channel soon, so that's cool. It's marginal gains, you know, small incremental increases. Okay, let's dip the highs and bring up the high mids, and dip the high highs. Let's see how that sounds. 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't make a difference to the highs because everything else is... Yeah, I think just definitely those. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, let's get that snare, which I've obviously routed to the wrong thing. I think it's going to the master. It's going to the pre-master. It should be going to the EQ. Okay, there we go. So I feel like too much is coming in here. It's like blaring. In fact, just this general pad volume should come down. I said the opposite yesterday, but okay. I got really excited about this yesterday towards the end of the stream. Got a bit nuts. Acting like a fool. Okay, let's assign some colors to these guys. I do like yellow for pads, but we're gonna make these ones lilac. Reset the EQs here, please. Everything should come in at the same time. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we'll give it a break. Okay, and we'll bring it back to here. So I'm just arranging this track now to give it a little bit of character and life, making decisions around timing, when things should come in, when things should drop out. And as with all the other tracks I do, this will be available as a Creative Commons release. Just put up one more on my Bandcamp if anyone wants to check that out. That's the last album collection, whatever you want to call it, of tracks and templates. Okay, it's a bit too long of a break unless we pump up the reverb for that moment. So let's get on that. I want to create a little moment here where you're left hanging as a listener, you're like in suspense. I just added a new delay track, which I don't want. Okay. Let's take bus EQ, everything happening there. In fact, let's take the pre-master and let's go all the way. All the way. And we're going to add the pre-master reverbs end to here. I'm just going to... The whole thing is now going to hybrid reverb, which is going to be giving it a wash, hopefully. Let's take it all the way up and make it sooner. There we go. Okay, let's take this out now. We're just creating a little moment here in the middle of the track. Okay, and once again, I'm going to just move that forward to get more of the reverb. Okay. We could do better than that, I think. Also, we can just add this in a new lane and just check out the former one and copy it. Let's see what happens when we take that and paste it to the echo as well as to the reverb. actually needs something else here. I mean, we need a down sweep. I think the down sweep is called sweep up, but we actually want it to be sweep down, so we're going to rename that now. Okay. Cool, sweep down. I'm going to bring that over here, and I want this to feel like something. Let's go. Let's go. Play it. Play it, Ableton. Stretch this out, it brings a sweep to the end of this, like an orchestral. Okay. Sweep up can go to the EQ, no, it can go to the pre-master. Let's try that. Okay, good. Better. Now let's take the overall volume of the pad that I just created, and take it up. So we're going to do an old-fashioned trick here, which is just a volume fade up. You don't get this a lot in music nowadays with parts coming in slowly. This shouldn't actually be playing now. I don't want MIDI control, I want mixer volume, please. Go back to MIDI control and delete that envelope. Thank you. I would like this to be the mixer control. Track volume, and we can take it. This is an automation, I think, so. Let's do a linear one with a bit of a curve so that it does a little sweep at the end there. Start it low and comes in really soft. Maybe a bit higher than that. Gentle live violin, which I came up with the other day. Take a listen. Four. Okay, it's not really, the timing's not really being kept in there. Let's not include the 3, 4. There you go, cool. That's more like it. So it's an announcing, it doesn't catch you by surprise. At least you got this little piece here after the gentle part to just let you know, okay, the big drop's coming, and don't get a fright. Here we go. 3, 4. What makes it cool is that's shorter than you expect. I'm not so sure about the monosynth. I think it sounds maybe a bit too aggressive. It doesn't fit into the mix. Maybe we just do that. Maybe bring this back too. So this pad should now start with drop. Here we go. Let's listen to it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Quite heroic, you know. It turns the light down. Yeah, I think this monosynth pad has got to go. I'm not actually sold on it. And this polysynth is great, but I just feel like this... There's something not right about it. A chorus knob, let's try that. Let's take his wave position. Oh, it's got like a flute, it's got a woodwind bass. Whatever sample this is a woodwind. It's got a little bit of movement now with wave steps. I'm just editing the macros on the side over here. I think that might be a bit too much. Also that second note isn't really working. I thought it would work. It sounds like it should work, but it doesn't. So I'm going to edit it out. Let's get rid of that second note. These two should be the same pad sound now. Same with these. Just two notes, or two chords, should I say. There we go. Cool. We should now have... It's the same thing. So down there. Cool. Oops, I've gone and done something wrong here. That's a 4-note, 4 voicings. What we want is actually... Yeah, we want that. But then... Cool. Alright, I think it's time to move on from this track. 3, 4. Let's get the noise in there again, just to announce it. Cool, noise gated. And the sweep could come down, up at least. Let's take it, I think this one is louder. Let's take it up to 15. Across the board, minus 15. We could just use a second layer, because that's coming in. What if we duplicated this, sent it all the way back to its humble origins, and then reversed it, and then we could have it as the entire thing. So starting there, here, check out the waveform. That's cool, much better. The problem with this noise thing is that it's still got a lot of... It's very punchy, and I feel like it needs to just have a little bit of its vibe tamed. So noise gated should now have a EQ on the top. Just finding those resonant frequencies and cutting them out. That type of thing. This whole top end, in fact, we're just gonna gain it down, just mitigate the high frequency a little bit. I wonder if we can mid-side this. There is no side. Interesting, okay. So it's all stereoized. What I'm going to do now is find a surrounder. One of my go-to devices is called surrounder. It's basically a quick delay. It keeps things very stereo, so you'll hear what I mean in a sec. This noise gate, it is already apparently a stereo signal, but you'll hear it comes in right in the middle of your head. Surround off, like that. Surrounder on, and it comes in everywhere except the middle of your head. So you can control the time here if you wanted to freak it out a bit. And then this is where you start getting those EDM effects with like just modulating feedback like that. Okay, but I think that sounds better. No need to dwell too much longer on that. So let's go from the gentle intro over the bridge and into the boom, boom, boom. Here we go. That's much better. I like the way that sounds. We've now got a down sweep to accompany the gentle white noise sound. I am going to just take it down in volume a little bit because I don't want it to completely overwhelm everything. The idea here is that we're like, I don't know, on a motorbike or walking the streets at night. It's kind of like very dystopian. That's the idea, at least. Let's see if we can make it pop. There's the key change and that high note introduction. Yeah. This duck's going off its tits. Okay. Oh, okay. Now we're going into a new section here. We don't need that there. No, that needs. I was wrong about putting this all the way up. We should expire it quicker. And we also need to bring the EQ. Let's get those on, and we just need to make sure that the noise parameter comes in along with the EQ there. Okay, that's it. Cool. Cool by the pool. Right, let's do something I don't normally do. I'll just do a little spatializer test here. So I'm going to save this. And let's get Isotope open. Now, I don't release these tracks with Isotope on enabled. I delete the VST because I want, because all the stuff I release doesn't have VSTs on it. I deliberately do not include them so that, users of Ableton don't need to have access to certain plugins in order to run the project. What I'm going to do now is just give myself a little bit of a pat on the back and see if this actually makes a difference to the overall sound. So let's give it a listen. Also just need to make sure this doesn't come in too hot. Why have we got such a high frequency sound coming through there? What's that about? Right, let's turn that off for a sec. And it drops down. Just look at this super high something happening in the spectrum here. So let's take a look at that when we can. We have to get out the way for you to see what I'm talking about there. Let's get this out of the way. Just been Just noticed this huge spike up in the top there. I'm wondering what the hell it is. Could it be an incoming live sound, something to do with my mic? Or is it just one of these rogue channels? I wonder. I'm gonna just A/B some of this, test it. It's not that. The whole chain stops monitoring. Okay, anyway, so I'm going to break the rules now. I don't release these packs, like I mentioned. I don't release these packs with Ableton, with Isotope or any VSTs actually. But I'm just going to stick it on and see what kind of difference it makes to the sound when I've got the CD Master Exciter and Widener preset activated. So let's check it out. Volume down. Let's take it to the drop over here. Does it sound better? Let's give it a listen. It sounds a bit more squashed. The imager does nothing. Let's take the volume, match the volume. Let's get rid of the and see what kind of imaging we got. So you can see that it's actually not doing much. You could obviously do this kind of thing, which gives it much nicer spatialization. There it is without any. And it's just, yeah. That's where you get these phasing effects. I want to loop that part, so let's go back to it. Sounds very weird, huh? It's like, yeah, I love this track. The phasing's making me puke, but I love this track. It's mono. Interesting. Okay. Let's just disable that. There we go. Not doing much, actually, to be honest. Stop. On. Sometimes it's just louder and then your brain thinks it's better. Okay. Let's see how this goes, guys. I'm gonna re-disable it. Okay, and I'm gonna spatialize the violin just with straight up panning. It should already be. I think the problem is that I'm sending this stuff and the send is in the middle. That's better, yeah. So maybe it's better if we, instead of sending to A, make a copy of A and just get the reverb straight on top of that. And then give that a 100% stereo. This vintage thing doesn't make much of a difference. Okay, auto filter on, just cut the lows. Let's hear this middle part again. I've already done that. Okay, never mind. I don't want that panning effect. Thank you. Delete it. Something I've learned, it's very hard to mix violins. They've got such pronounced harmonics. Oh, something just spiked me. Okay, that's not too urgent. We've got that. Quite nice. Let's take the sign down. I don't want it to be that obvious. Okay. Onwards, kids. I'm not going to spend forever on tracks. Generally, my rule is the longer you spend on a part, the worse it's going to turn out. Generally, the best stuff is stuff you just kind of land on and fly through, so I'm going to employ that philosophy here again. And just let's get into this feeling of this thing again. Just get into the feeling of it. Feeling is where it's at. Okay, just hear this out one more time. I'm gonna get going soon. Have a little weekend. Woohoo! We'll do the down sweeps. Just like washers, old Buddha bar type stuff. The beeps are great, but they're just a bit too high. Let's correct that. That's the pad. Where's the beep? It's called... Is it glitch? No, it's a fixed noise. No, it's Mel. That's that kind of digital thing. Alright, I want to also just bring up the delay amount on that. There we go, cool. Feedback longer. That's good. And alright, cool. So we're moving forward to this. This is like a wafty intro with some breaks in the middle. I think that this, yeah, I think it would sound better if we just tweak the amp, the attack a little bit longer. That's it. Made it just a bit more, less attacking and more gentle. Something not right there. Still not being attacked the way I want it to. That's gonna have to do with routing. Okay, let's figure this out, dudes. We're going to check out the oscillator 1. Makes no difference if all of these are disabled. Pulse width, free frequency. Maybe that's it. No. No. Oscillator going. There's all the MIDI. And which one is being triggered? It's 2, I think. One sources, 1 and 2. So 1 and 2 should both go to the amp. Oscillator 1 and oscillator 2. Interesting. And if I take this amp all the way up, still not impacting it. That's quite annoying. How annoying. Now we need some kind of transient shaper or some kind of like envelope shaper, which is a Maxwell Live device. I haven't gotten too much into Maxwell Live, but I gather that's a good way to do it. There we go. That's better. Okay, that's fine. It just leans into it a little bit. Hey, what's up? AABB, did you shoot up? The answer is no, but thanks for stopping by. And if I had shut up, I probably would have said no either. What is up? Meet my duck. Okay, it's still like a little bit loud. I'm going to take it down to 24. Right on. Cool. Yeah, that's right. Something like that. Okay, maybe we could actually just start that in a little bit sooner. Just get the noise to sweep up there, because it's called sweep up. And take the let's take the fade up envelope. Where do they put them these days? They must be there. There we go. Cool. We'll take the whole thing to just like build over that period over there. Here we go. So from the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's a nice lead in. I'm really working quite hard this one. Normally I just move on when things get a bit difficult. But it looks like I'm giving it an actual shot today. Alright, let's get to the delay. I want this feedback to be more beefy. Let's hear it. Yeah, that's way better. Okay. Okay, cool. This is sounding fine to me. There comes the additional noise. Why was that not triggered in time? Because 3, 4. That's it. Okay, so we want the initial drop. 1. Here comes the secondary stuff. And there comes the third stuff. Okay, I want to just do one thing here, which is to drop off the highs just before the end of that passage. 1, 2, 3. Let's get another down lifter or down sweep, if you want to call it that. There comes the high note. Cool, bringing it home. Let's get another one of these. Okay, time has passed and now it's time to go to this sort of down section. Might be a bit too soon for that, but let's let's not break it up too much. We want this to kind of be one continuous. That doesn't make sense to me, that little isolated thing. So that's there. Yeah, I'm gonna take those out too. I don't want to mess around too much with EQs. Okay. Is your username AABB or AAB flat? Because in music, when you're writing it with, on a screen, you have to use the lowercase b for B flat. And use a hashtag for sharp. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's out of time. I think this might actually work better if we just got some kind of bridging texture to go across here. Let's just hear it out. I'll just rethink this middle section. I don't think we need to delete. I don't think we need to have all these in-betweens. And now, what about this? Yeah, fine. Like I said, the more time you spend on something, the worse it ends up. Sometimes. I think this is an example of one of these tracks where I could just get deep into the weeds, but I'm not going to. Just going to give it another pass for mixing, and then that'll be it. This is what it is. It is what it is. I showed up, I did my thing, and Maybe it's cool, maybe it really touches someone, that'd be cool. Stop. Okay, undo right on. Okay, so I just changed this one over here. Okay, it's a bit of MIDI editing just to make this sound a bit better. No, I like that second half. Do we not hear from these two again at all? I guess not, so we don't actually need them here. Yeah, that's off, we don't need that. Maybe that gives us a bit of scope, maybe we could actually play with these now. For example, here, this should be on, and this should also be on. Okay, kids, now we can just bring that up. I like the way this is going, it's got an orchestral feel, I love this kind of stuff. That's a nice sweep effect, so let's try and get that in. Let's get it high up. About the next one. Two, three, four. Cool, let's record that. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's all we need, and we're gonna just get that going all the way to the end. Spread it out, bro. Length is going to be 16 maybe, or 8. Let's give it 8. Okay, good. There we go. Cool, alright. That's what we want, but we wanted to start right on the effect over there. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, late. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I need that down sweep over there. I keep on forgetting to put it in. It should be in all of these. It should just be a constant actually. And let's get the noise gated up. Also over here for the... Yeah, this is how you do sort of trance music production, hey? Get sweeps going back to back, one of them reversed going into the other one, so there's always this layer of white noise like riding. That's great, cool, I like it. Let's take this FX chop down. Shit. That's it, drop out there. And let's do a nice fade there. Where has my surrounder effect gone? This needs to be more extreme. Not hearing it. There we go. A little bit more extreme. Why is it always at the end of the stream people start showing up, man? Hi guys, welcome to the stream. I've been chilling here since, well, I guess about an hour ago, and it's almost time for me to go. Sorry about that. I know it's an early-ish time. I'd probably get a lot more views if I was doing this at 9 PM, but it is 9 PM somewhere, I think in India. Used to have a lot more dudes from India joining the stream. Hardy and them. I wonder what happened to you guys. Gilp, what's up? Nice to see you today, bro. Local time is currently 10 to 5 PM where I live. I'm in Cape Town, so GMT +2. I do it at 4 p.m. because it's kind of the end of my work day. If I try and do this outside of my work hours, then it's just, I'm a family man, dude. Maybe I don't deserve the views. I've chosen the family over the music. Oh well, that's called growing up and getting a real life. Point is, I still get to do it, so my philosophy is better than nothing. How should we end this, Gilp? Let's just leave it at that. Let's just get a... Nah, let's not do that little fade thing at the end. We need to... In fact, this whole thing should be like an afterthought. Let's do straight up bus pre-master fade. So I'm going to do one starting here and ending there, and we'll do it like that. Oh, my local time is 16:49. Yeah, the same as me. So you must be Central European time. Don't think I've asked you where you live, have I? It's obviously not in the UK, and it's also not... it's maybe Amsterdam, Denmark. These are my options. Okay, cool. So I think I'm pretty much done with this track. I'll give it a bounce in the coming days. But yeah, happy with it. I think what I'm going to do now is just screw around with the violin for like 10 minutes. I feel like playing a bit of violin right now. Maybe record. Ah, that's where that dishcloth went. Now I'm really... not really in practice. I use a dishcloth. I need to get a proper violin shoulder rest. My one's about 20 years old. I haven't had it repaired since I was a kid when I used to play all the time. Now I just play every so often. Okay, I'm going to do the mute. Let's go listen. Okay, I'm not used to picking up and playing like this. Need to warm up. Let's play along. I'm gonna just this is my vibe, is just get the recording ready. That's how I do it. Because you like play and you get into the track and then you're like, oh, I should record this, and then if you try and get all the these stuff ready while you're busy trying to record the part, you lose your momentum. Okay, let's give that 05. There's a car in the background. Hey, thanks for the hearts and the love. And Gilp says, I think 5 p.m. would be a good streaming time. Yeah, me too. I would love to be able to do that. I'm going to add 4 more violins if I do record. Should I just duplicated them all? Hey? Okay, cool. In fact, I'm going to do that now. Let's just call it 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'll get the message, know what it means. That means all of the routing and the panning and everything should already be set up. And duplicate the chunk. Great. Now delete the content. There we go. And Gilp says, I'm in the European time zone too. Okay. Yeah, CET now. Central Eastern time. Use Central European time. Track is going in the key of C minor. What I've got to do also, just give me a break here, I've got to add a new time signature change there. Otherwise, when you zoom out, you can't quite click on the start line. Okay. Yeah, dude, it's like Yeah, I suppose this should start a bit later because you guys all show up at like 5 to the end of the stream. Okay, I'm just gonna screw around with this a bit, and I don't actually have the input level. It's just the vocal input, so I'm gonna have to just listen out. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna do a few takes and then chop it up, and maybe we get something good out of it. You ready? Here we go. 3, 4. Sweet. Matt F, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Do I play the video game? No, I don't actually. I listen to the soundtrack kind of religiously. In fact, it's right over here in this project, and I'm using it as a reference track for, this is it. I'm not going to play it because I get flagged for copyright, but I use it as a reference track for all of this composition. So I've been copying the game soundtrack, which has been pretty cool. And now what I'm trying to do is find the right location for all of these newly recorded violin parts. What brings you to the stream today, Matt F? Did you see the word Cyberpunk on YouTube and go, I've gotta check this out? This good looking, eloquent, handsome dude talking about all sorts of shit. Welcome to the stream. I do show up here at 2 p.m. UTC every weekday, and I am currently in the Cyberpunk phase, but I do all sorts of music. Check the channel history and you'll see what I mean. And if you're an Ableton producer like I am, then you should check out the link in the description because you'll get free download of zero dependency Ableton files of previous projects that I've worked on. Cool. So here's what we're going to do. Take this, move it there. Take that, move it there. Oops, not there. I've done this wrong. Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just doing the editing now. Let's see how it sounds. Give me 5 seconds and I'll give you guys a good picture of how this is going to sound. That there, this goes over there. It's the same part 4 times in a row. Let's hear it. So I can actually just maybe delete that. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Solo the violin, bass. 2 parts. James Patterson, welcome to the stream. What is up? That's what sold me. Haha, gotcha. Okay, so now it's the same thing 4 times basically. So there's nothing fancy about this part. I'm going to get rid of all of that stuff. Yeah, I read Neuromancer a while back, and then I was like, whoa, okay, this is definitely like got its roots into me. That's why I decided to like study some cyberpunk music and produce this Creative Commons pack, which I'm currently working on 10 tracks of music, freely available for anyone who wants to use it in their productions and credit me. And then also the Ableton Live templates, which are sort of separate to the tracks, but they're the real meat of my Patreon following. They're the people who produce Ableton, want to remix these tracks and do their own thing with it. Okay, here we go. Matt F. Oh, as James Patterson, Snow Crash. I'm looking forward to that. I can't wait to read that. It's on my list. Literally, I've got a Google Doc of like stuff to read. Matt F says, I've played it, but I'm also a guitarist and use notation software. Okay, interesting. What do you use? Sibelius, MuseScore? What is your choice of weapon? This doesn't sound too bad, eh? 2-part violin ensemble. Okay, now in the context of the track, I am going to actually do something creative here. I'm going to just bring the newly recorded part halfway in to the break where it should be. So here's the whole thing with just the one part, then both. Here we go. Beautiful. Okay, and then right at the end here, just gonna skip ahead. Matt F, what notation software do you use, bro man? Yes, directing the electronic orchestra. Conducting, that's the word, not directing. All of these need to be -50. Maybe more. And there's the drop. Musical, yeah, musical's great. Huh? Sometimes a bit buggy, but open source and good community. Does anyone here play gigs? And if so, have you used iReal Pro? That's the backing track app, chord charts with like jazz fake books, and yeah, you know what I'm talking about. iReal Pro, like top-notch, world-class, beautiful application for anyone who's into music, specifically jazz, like me. I play gigs around town sometimes. I just want to get this right. 3, 4. That's better. That's a better ending. Just one little outro. And I'm going to drop all of the highs. So here we're going to take this bus EQ thing, flip over to automation mode, switch on the pencil icon, and go to the speaker ons. So this is lows, mids, low, mids, and highs. All 4 of them. And I'm just going to chop out all the highs and the high mids. At this point, you should just hear the lows. Actually, I made a mistake. The violins aren't going to that bus, so it doesn't make a difference. It's a nice idea. Let's do it to the pre-master instead, and we should get the same effect. I think I've got an echo. Here we go. The EQ multiband. So over here. This isn't. Sorry, I'm not going to be like too long on this technical stuff, but automation, speaker on, mixer echo, mixer track volume. Curses I say. EQ multiband. Above 100 hertz. This one here. There. Mixer, there we go. This one over here. I think this is it. What the hell's going on? Oh, right. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's why that came in so loud. Okay. Alright, fine. Don't worry about it. That's not really that important. Cool. When in doubt, just give up. And what is this? This is a kit. Maybe get a couple of claps and stuff in there. Just that's a bit too. Just checking out some of the options here. This is what I call like the sprinkles. This is where like you're done baking the cake, and you've got like options to just throw in extra stuff, stuff that doesn't actually. You didn't plan on doing, it's just, you just know it's going to sound nice. Like that, for example. That's a nice sound. And what I'm going to do is throw it in right here at the moments where the noise, the gated noise is on its own. So I'll just do a little record here real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And why did nothing play? Because I hit the wrong key probably. Yeah, I hit the ice water key. Ice water is an actual sample of me sloshing ice water around. Okay. Gotta hear that now, right? Where is it? Come at me, you bastard. There. That's ice water. Anyway, yeah, let's listen. 2, 3, 4. Okay, it sounds like it's coming in a bit late. Why would that be? Not bad, it just doesn't last long enough. Let's check out the sub bass. I wonder if there's a way to stretch the time out. Or we could just resample it and stretch the loop out, or do. Nah, we're gonna have to go to a sampler. So just go down this rabbit hole, why don't we? Okay, let's do it. Not manage sample. I want to switch from simpler to sampler. Get some more controls over it. Okay, do loop. That's it, cool. Okay, we don't actually want to loop continuously, we just want to loop once. How do we do that? It's just going back and forth forever now. Sustain mode, release mode, once. Release mode, oh. Ah, damn, man. Stuck in a annoying... Oh, I get it, right, I get it. The release value is too high. There we go. That's what I'm after. Cool, and just a little bit of it over there. Okay. And here we go. And we can take the volume down, take it down, take it down. Right. Sub bass, take it down, say 6. Cool, we'll do it again over there. A little bit of sprinkles. Sprinkles on the track. Why does it suddenly have a lot of reverb on it, I wonder? Interesting. Sounds cool. Just wants to sound the same both times. Alright kids, I think that is it. I'm gonna kill the stream. Thanks for joining. Thanks for being the Friday crowd. It's always nice to see people showing up and watching the whole Creative Commons music work being made. Peace out. Peace out, homeboys. See you guys soon. I'll just let this play in the background.